Hi everyone, my name is Jadin. Today I'm gonna show how to run the lab3 part 2. So we have the 4 Python script, so ARIMA and the moving average.py and the 2 marked environment and the portfolio one and the fancy that was previous one. Okay, so we use the historical close price data for the Apple and the Tesla and retrieved from the MySQL stock database. And in this part, data process involves the time series and the prefer for the modeling and fit in the ARIMA model to close price. The database was slipped into the 20, and the test is the 80, and the test is 20 set to the predictions. So we open the test database and use the ARIMA model function to predict the future price based on the historical data for each prediction. So we compare the predicted price against the actual price. If the predicted price is higher than the actual price, it will be buy signal. If the predicted price is lower than the actual price, it will be sell signal. Or otherwise, it will have be hold signal. So we also have to set up the threshold for 0.02. So this is the how to how to this is how should we buy the stock, or should we sell stock, or should we hold stock? They're gonna be return the DF and the training sets and the test the data and the prediction and the signal. This is the function for generate the signal, and if the signal plus by, so we have, so they're gonna be showing the map. So we also have to create a map in here, the drop map. So if the signal equal to buy, so we're gonna show up in the map, and if the sell and the hold is same thing. So in here, so we define the mean. So we have the user for root and the passport and the host and database. This is trying to connect our SQL. So we choose the portfolio one. So portfolio one contains the Tesla and the Apple. Let's run. As we can see here, so we have the real actual price is for the blue line. So we have the predict one, and the green signal is its green signal is trying to tell us we should buy one, and the red signal tell us we should sell it. This is for Apple. Gonna run it again. This is for Tesla. The same thing. Map looks good. And secondly, so we're gonna explain the moving average algorithm. So that's fine. So we implement the SMA so algorithm so in our script. So and use those the cross over the point to buy or sell signal. So we choose 20 days. So we choose 20 days the SMA as our short-term SMA, and 50 days for as our long-term SMA. So when the short-term SMA is crosses above the long SMA, so it indicated that recent price are higher than the average price over the longer terms, suggesting a upward trade, which could be used as a prediction. So when the when the short-term SMA crosses above or below the long-term SMA, it suggests the reason price are lower than the long-term average signal. So in here, in here, we calculated the SMA 20 and SMA 50 using the close price and the crossover the point. So we identified that downward crossover data date by tracking that SMA 20 is smaller than SMA 50, and the SMA 20 is greater or equal than SMA 50 at the previous stage. In a similar manner, so we identify the upward crossover date by tracking that SMA 20 higher than SMA 50 and SMA 20 is smaller or equal than SMA 50. Finally, so we add the signal. So we add a signal a clone to the data frame with one means buying, -1 -1 is mean selling, and 0 means holding. So this final data frame is used later in the mock trading environment. So as we can see in here, so we have the three lines. First one is the close price for Apple, and the another line, orange line, is for 20 days SMA, and the green line is for the 50 days SMA. So looks like the 20 days SMA is better. So we also have the signal. It's the green one is for buying signal, and the red one for the selling signal. This is for Apple, and this is for Tesla. So the same thing. Looks 20 days the SMA performance is much more better. So let's see the LS. So for the marketing database, so we have set up the investment for 10,000 and for cash, and the market trading. First, we establish the connection to MySQL database using the provide configuration. So it requires that database to bench stock data from the specific portfolio. And in this part is the moving average bench stock data for each symbol from a MySQL database, and calculate 20 days and 50 days sample moving average using the customer function, and then the identify buy or sell signal based on the moving average crossover, and all of those are stored in the directly key by the stock symbols. So this one is the same thing. So we have it's the MySQL database for configuration. It's gonna be connect our MySQL, and and in this part So the bench stock will each symbol from the MySQL database and applies ARAMA models to the future price and the generated trading signal based on those the prediction, and all those are stored in a directly key by the stocks symbols. And the function execute trade is the mark the trade based on the signal generated from the previous the algorithm according to buy and sell signal to portfolios cash and holding cash and the total the portfolio value. First, so we created an empty list. So we create an empty list and the portfolio value over time, and then the date and the symbol from the DF signals into the single data frame. So if those are signal in the DF signal, if the signal is the one, so we have the cash lab, it will be calculated how many shares we can buy and update the cash and the holding. If the signal is -1, so we have the holdings, and it will sell all a holding at the current price and update the cash and the holding. It will calculate the total values. So cash plus the holding after the processing the each signal. Now we're gonna run the code. The same thing as the previous one. So we're gonna close it. So this is for Tesla map, like previous one. So after everything goes through, they're gonna show us what is the price that we have. So we have the holding. This is holding money. So in here, so we buy the stock and so we buy, this is about how to buy the cash, and this is the holding price. This is total price we have in here. So we made like the $1,485. So we made that money. Let's run another one. So the same thing, the map. So in here, so another algorithm, so moving average, so we made more money. So we have the total value is 42,180. So we made like the four times money. This algorithm looks the performance is better, and that's it. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching.